Today is August 1st. You have Jeff here for your planning briefing. Main points: hot and low humidity through Saturday. Thunderstorm chances increase on Saturday, especially more so late in the day, with higher chances as we get into Sunday. And then the beginning of next week looks pretty active, and we're looking out for some strong thunderstorms that are possible on Tuesday. And here's a snapshot of our weather threat matrix, mainly highlighting the heat, followed by thunderstorms. And looking at the satellite image here, we're looping through and showing that there's some smoke off to our southwest, kind of working its way into Idaho right now. And we'll move forward looking at the forecast, showing where the smoke is at least forecast to go. Get this loaded up here. And as you can see, the smoke works its way from the southwest, first overtaking Idaho, and then getting into western Montana as we get through Friday. So it'll be pretty common to see the hazy, smoky conditions. Most of this will be aloft, and then it'll just be the local fires really that bring in those lower visibilities down into isolated areas. Looking at temperatures, the heat is really on in Idaho, where we're seeing the forecast showing very hot places like Orofino 109. So we're right back in it where heat advisories and excessive heat warnings are in effect through Saturday. But then we start to see temperatures cool off with monsoon moisture coming in on Sunday, and just more normal and maybe even some slightly below normal as we get into next week. Looking at our relative humidity, quite dry on Friday. Saturday still dry, but then seeing some improvements as we get into Sunday and early next week. Chances for precipitation, we're going with 0 Friday. Start to introduce those on Saturday. Again, those are pretty late in the day that we're seeing those increase. Sunday has some fairly high chances for precipitation, especially in northwest Montana. And then, as you can see, just Monday through Thursday, some chances, daily chances, showers and thunderstorms. Looking at these thunderstorm probabilities on Saturday, it's fairly low. We're only seeing somewhere between like 10 and 20 in Idaho, and then a little bit similar in western Montana. As we get into Saturday night, those really start to increase as that monsoon moisture works its way up here, especially here in the Clearwater Mountains. We're seeing those higher probabilities over in Idaho. And then again, that extends all the way through Saturday night. So even Saturday night, Sunday morning, we still see the chance for thunder. And then Sunday, though, is when we really see the higher chances. It still right now looks like this is coming through from that Saturday night, Sunday morning. So as for strength of storms, it's going to be kind of mixed, and we'll need to really look closer at the timing as we get closer on this, because if we get more of these in the afternoon, those would be stronger with stronger wind gusts and some higher precipitation potential. And then here, even extending into that Sunday evening, Sunday night, still holding those higher chances for thunderstorms. Looking at the probability of getting more than 1/10 of an inch of rain or equal to, right now in central Idaho, that's looking pretty low, especially as we're on the west side. And then it increases as we work our way up into like the Flathead National Forest that currently has the highest probability on Sunday for the wetting rains. And then I just wanted to do another highlight on Tuesday. There's many model projections showing favorable conditions for strong thunderstorms. We'll need to see if the timing stays on those, but if we get those, that would be the strong winds, hail, and heavy rain that we'd be worried about. For our 6 to 10 day precipitation outlooks, this is August 6th through the 10th, leaning toward above average on the precipitation. There's about a 40% chance of that occurring, but still holding, at least leaning toward above average temperatures, especially over in Idaho, and Montana is more kind of getting on the edge where temperatures might be closer to normal. If you have any questions, please let us know, and the next recording is scheduled for Sunday, August 4th.